What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Murphy Lawn Care Channel, all you beautiful people on YouTube. So if you're wanting to get into lawn care this year, the 2024 season is going to be your first year, or let's say you got into it kind of middle ways or late last year, you didn't have a lot of customers, so you didn't get to experience a lot of the things that come at the end of the season with lawn care, you're going to want to watch this video because we learned a lot of things at the end of the season that caught us completely off guard. Also, bear with me, guys. It is pouring rain, which seems to be the only thing it can do in North Carolina here lately. Nothing but rain. So anyway, but you're going to want to watch this video. I'm going to explain some things to you that you need to know about the end of lawn care season. Now, as far as normal lawn care season, mowing, edging, trimming, all that stuff, it's not really difficult. It's not. The two hardest things that I would say, and they're not even really hard, you just kind of got to get a feel for them, is using your string trimmer to edge and then trimming bushes and really learning to shape them. And once you learn that, it's really not that hard. A lot of times you're going to go on a property where they were already shaped. You just got to get the overgrowth off of them and just keep that, put that shape back in them. But they're already pretty shaped to what you need them to be. You're just trimming the overgrowth. Now, and even fresh, trimming, it's really not hard. Just take your time. Now, this is where things get a little crazy. And if you don't know, they will catch you off guard. I know they did us. Now, the equipment that I was running this past year was the ZTHD 52, the Ferris ISZ 1500, and then I had the PB265L. I did not get this till later on. I think it was almost winter before I picked up the Husqvarna 150 BT. I didn't pick up the 580 BTS until early this year. Lord, I wish I'd have had this thing this year. This thing is a freaking beast. No, it's not a 9010, but I mean, honestly, it's just under a 9010. I love this thing. Absolutely love this thing. So anyway, neither of my mowers had a bagger, and when fall came, I found out very quickly leaves are a totally different ball game. Totally different ball game. As the season went on, we got a lot better at it. We started really, getting in the groove of how to do it. A lot of times we would mulch them in. We would use the leaf blowers, blow them out of like all the beds and everything, and then mulch them in. Now, you would find certain situations where there was so many leaves you couldn't mulch them in. It's actually good to mulch leaves in because they provide food for the soil and the grass the next year, nutrients and everything. So you will find times when there's just too many. We had a customer that got upset because we wasn't coming out every week and doing a leaf cleanup for her. And like the leaves that she had were like astronomical. I haven't seen many yards deal with it. I mean, as soon as you got done doing the leaf cleanup, 5 minutes later, they're like, you never done it. I'm not being funny. They're like kidding or exaggerating. It was really that bad. So I had been looking at getting a bagger for the ZTHD 52. It would make things so much easier. Just absolutely night and day difference. And I know you're thinking, you haven't ran a bagger, how do you know? Just trust me with what we deal with. It would make night and day difference, guys. I'm telling you it would. And then, earlier this year, I want to get more into the cookie cutter neighborhoods. So I made a purchase of a Bradley 36. Wasn't really sure about Bradley. Did a lot of research. Went to the dealer, looked at them, fell in love with the thing. This thing goes out more than any mower now. Then we got talking, and the Bradley, being as versatile as it is, being able to get behind gates and everything, really was the mower we needed to focus on the soonest as far as getting something for. Now, we went out to 2 jobs this year. I'm going to sit down for a second. Just a minute, guys. Anyway, we went out to 2 jobs this year, and we learned something else about leaves that we did not know. We got a nice early beginning of the year lesson, and if you're new into this, please listen to what I'm about to tell you. You're going to have people that have let piles of leaves sit all fall, all winter, and most of the spring, and they're going to call you out and want you to get rid of them. What you need to know is the center of those leaves are not just leaves anymore. They have turned to compost soil almost, and they are a nightmare. So we had a call out earlier this about 3 weeks ago, and we went and they had a bunch of piles of leaves. They were not big piles of leaves. They were just, I think they might have been 20 of them. So we had agreed that it would just be a better idea just to go ahead and mulch them in. Now, it had rained 2 days prior to this. North Carolina rain's killing us. It is killing us, guys. So as we begin to mulch them in, we started creating mud slicks because of all the compost in the center of these leaves. It was a nightmare. We finally got everything cleaned up where it looked pretty good, but it wasn't what I would consider my quality. And then a week later, we had a call out for another leaf cleanup. Same situation. What actually made this one worse is they had recently had gravel put in about 2 months ago, and it's downhill, all the flower beds. So all that dust from the rock had almost I don't know the right word for this. It was like a concrete-like substance that it created in these leaves. Even the 580 BTS was having a bad day. It was rough. And we raked everything out of the beds, tried mulching it in, and just wasn't having any success once again. So we agreed we needed a way to just pick the leaves up. Now, both of these had a wooded, well, no, not both of them. I'm sorry. The second property had a wooded area we could have dumped leaves. So what I was doing is I was mulching and then pushing them that way as much as possible. And then we were blowing them that way. The flower beds, which were the main thing they want to clean, looked fantastic when we were done. Fantastic. But the leaves just did not mulch in the way that I wanted them to, and that bothered me. Now, this also took way longer than it should have. Not even going to sit here and lie. Look, Murphy Lawn Care is not a perfect company. We come out and do the absolute best that we can. We are honest. We are everything that a lawn care company should be. And we're also imperfect. Not going to sit here and tell you that, man, every time we go out, it is the greatest thing ever. That's what we aim for. Absolutely. Do we make mistakes? Absolutely. Have we made a couple already this year? Absolutely. So anyway, we decided that we needed a bagging system for one of the mowers. So I went and looked at one for the ZTHD 52. And after really putting some thought in it, if we have people that have a gate to where we needed to get to, like the last customer, the ZTHD 52 can't fit in all gates, but the Bradley 36 can. So I made a call to the dealer that I was looking at purchasing this one from until I bought one used. And I asked, do you make a bagging system? They said, we got a grass catcher for it. Got a grass catcher. Well, what good's that going to do me? That doesn't really hold anything. Then I got looking online how you can take a tarp, fold it in half, and make a bagger out of it, and you hang it on the back of the grass catcher. And I made one that's inside. I would love to show you that. I will be showing that in another video, operating and everything. So I'm astounded at how much these grass catchers cost. $550 later, we got a grass catcher for the Bradley, and I think this is going to make things night and day. I'm telling you, it's one thing to get in lawn care, have a great spring and great summer, and then fall just come and just take all the wind out of your sails. It happened to us, not necessarily happened to us terribly. It just caught us a couple of times. We're like, wow, man, we're out here. This was going to be a 2-hour job, and 5 hours later we're done. And it does seem like every day time that we're messing with leaves, it's windy. So we are going to be getting a bagger for the ZTHD 52 very soon, absolutely. But we just felt with this thing being more versatile and able to get more places, it was just it needed it more. It was a much better decision to get it for this because it's a more versatile machine. Absolutely love my Bradley. So anyway, if you're thinking about getting a lawn care, yes, invest into your summer stuff, but be ready for fall. If you're going to take on those services, have something ready. Even if you got like a Craftsman riding mower with a bagger, get you something. I'm telling you, get you a bagging system, get you having a plan for leaves. Like I said, guys, we got in business by accident. We were tinkering with it, having some fun. Really wasn't planning on it becoming a business. And then when fall hit, or it became a business throughout the year, then when fall hit, all I'm rocking is a PB265L and then 2 regular mowers, and it just wasn't getting it done. We did really, really good with what we had. We hope to come out bigger and better this year than ever. We have picked up a lot of yards in total. We ain't got a lot of calls for mowing just yet this year. Hope we get a ton of them. But we have picked up quite a few yards from other companies that have just really done their customers wrong and dirty. And I don't like that because when people hire you, they kind of act like that you're not trustworthy from the get-go, even when you gave them no reason to feel that way. But I guess that's kind of something that happens when, whatever. So be honest, guys. Be a good person. and be ready for fall. Because I'm telling you, if you're not, you're going to wish that you was. Anyways, guys, this is the Murphy Lawn Care Channel. Just wanting to give you some information. Anyways, we'll catch you guys next time. Make sure you like the video. There's a button down here somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm filming. You're watching the video, not me. Anyway, this says subscribe, and you need to smack it. Anyway, guys, we'll catch you next time on the Murphy Lawn Care Channel.